If you're debating whether a toddler tower is actually worth it or not, I am going to convince you today. The toddler tower has become one of our most used products. I have a 2-year-old and a 4.5-year-old, and they both still use their toddler towers daily. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what features matter most, what you want to look for in a toddler tower specific to your actual setup. And then I'm also going to show you how we use ours throughout the day so you kind of can get some insight on how much we actually use it. If you're new here, hey, I'm Jess. I'm a mom of two. Like I said, I've got a 2-year-old and a 4.5-year-old, and I am just sharing motherhood. I'm taking you guys along for the ride, sharing our favorite products, sharing the things that we've learned along the way to hopefully help make things simpler for you. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single Friday. All right, so what does a toddler tower actually help with? Now, I want to talk about it because I have always had this mindset of like fostering independence with my kids from a very young age. And with my daughter, I actually completely renovated an IKEA kitchen for her. I got the water running. I had like a surface for her to like chop vegetables at and whatnot. And she never used it. We actually turned it into a mud kitchen and now she uses it all the time. But when it was inside, she never used it because it lacked that connection with me. It was like off to the side. She could do her own little activities at it, but I couldn't be a participant in it. And that is what the toddler tower really does, is not only encourages that independence, but that inclusivity. Like, kids want to help. They want to be a part of like what is happening. So whether I'm making breakfast or dinner or muffins, my kids, both my 2-year-old son and my 4.5-year-old daughter, like run to the counter. They want to be a part of it and they want to be able to do things independently, but they want it to be in a helpful way. They want to also be participating with mom because they always want to be spending time with mom. So the toddler tower not only fosters that independence and that inclusivity, but it also helps me. I'm not having to hold my kids, because if I didn't have these toddler towers, they would both want to be in my arms at all times. And it kind of reduces that clinginess because they can still be at eye level with me. They're raised up, they're participating, but I'm not having to actually hold them. It also gives them a safe place because we do have in the past, like my kids would be on the counter and it's like, you turn away for 1 second and did they get too close to the edge? Like, it's just kind of a little terrifying to have them up here. So having them in a safe place where they're high enough is key. The toddler tower really turns like everyday normal tasks that we're doing into fun activities for the kids. No matter what it is, they will come here to do it. Sometimes we will like not only be cooking and doing like kitchen activities here, but we'll put Play-Doh up here. We'll put sand up here. They paint up here. We do like laundry or cleaning up here. Quite literally everything is centered around this toddler tower. You guys will be amazed at how much we actually use this. In the kitchen alone, we use it to cook food, to prep snacks. They'll do at their stand. Wash produce. They will do some like practicing skills like mixing and pouring, creative play in that way. They also do those learning activities. So we do a lot of like school work here. We are planning on homeschooling both of our kids and they love having this huge open area to be able to do activities. They also do sensory activities here. They do coloring and painting like I mentioned, just like all of the activity creative things they also do at the counter, which is amazing because my garbage is right here. So like anything that is garbage just goes straight in and it makes cleanup way easier than them doing it at like their own little table. Also, having a toddler tower that like moves around easily is really nice too because they can help with other activities. So like putting away dishes, they will be able to like reach the upper cabinets. They're able to reach the lower cabinets. They can really participate in that. Can get different ingredients out. We have our supplements right here, so the kids will climb up and grab their own supplements, their own little gummies every day. They really get to like participate in more because they have that access. And I get it, like a step stool is similar, but like we're gonna talk about the features of a toddler tower and why it just totally is a game changer to invest in a good quality one. All right, we're gonna talk about the features and what to look for when purchasing a toddler tower so that it actually adds to your household and doesn't take away. I have tried several and I have definitely figured out what features to look for when purchasing to make sure it is a good toddler tower. This is the Piccalio toddler tower, and you can tell right off the bat, guys, this thing is gorgeous. It is so beautiful. The wood is absolutely beautiful, and it is really well designed. So it's a really good example to show you like what features we want to look for. First and foremost is you want to make sure that it has some type of step or steps to climb up. It needs to be like a good height for the kids to be able to walk up on their own, because again, this is about independence. Obviously, when you've got a tiny little guy, like a year and a half old, they're gonna need a little bit of support, but eventually they should be able to climb up completely on their own, no matter their age. So a lot of towers, what I see is that it works for the really little ones, and then all of a sudden, like you've got a 4-year-old who very much wants to be involved, if not more than the little ones, and they can't fit through it anymore. So that was a huge one. We had to get rid of one of ours because my daughter kept like scraping her back while she was trying to get in it. So not only do you want it to be accessible for the little ones, you want it to be accessible for the big ones. So what's cool is this one moves out of the way, so my older daughter can still climb up and use this tower. I can climb up and use this tower as an adult. It is amazing. There are also 3 different heights for the actual standing area. So it can be a little bit higher. This is on the middle height so that it works for both my youngest and my older one. And then there's also a lower height so that for like a taller child will still be comfortable at the countertop. This is going to depend on the height of your child, but also the height of your countertops. Another really important feature that we've kind of come to discover over the years, because we use our tower so much, it needs to be comfortable. It needs to have a nice, flat, smooth surface where they're going to be standing. We do have and own a toddler tower that has a grooved surface, and my kids can't stand there for long periods of time because it hurts their feet. Like if we've been baking all day or they've been doing an activity, they'll start to kind of get achy. So having a nice, flat surface, smooth surface here that's comfortable to stand on is something you want to look out for. Another feature that's obviously really important is that it's sturdy. So many toddler towers I've seen are not sturdy, which is crazy, but you want one that's not going to be wobbly, that's sturdy. What's really cool about this one is it comes with these little feet that also have a sticky-ish bottom that helps it from even sliding around. So when we have it just stationary in one place, we love to put these feet on, but we can also, if we're going to be like cooking and moving around the whole kitchen and we want it to slide a little bit easier, we will take these off. This toddler tower also has an additional safety net that you can add to it. Both my kids have kind of outgrown the need for this, but for the really young ones, we did have that safety net on there for them. You can have it on either side, whichever side you're worried about. It just kind of goes right on with a Velcro strap, which is super nice. So you can have it when they're teeny tiny, easily remove it and continue to use this toddler tower, which is, again, when you're investing in a toddler tower, you're investing for like a 1-year-old up until probably, I mean, my daughter's 4.5 and I don't foresee her growing out of it anytime soon. She needs to be taller than the countertop to actually be able to like continue to help at the counter. So she's gonna keep using a stool until she's well over the counter height. So I don't know, 6, 7 maybe? I'm not sure, we'll see. Another feature that's super, super important, because if you are going to be using this toddler tower to bake and cook and paint and all of those things, you need something that's easy to wipe down. It needs to be smooth, it needs to be free of crevices. You need to be able to like easily wipe things down or, you know, reach into any type of nook and cranny. It needs to be cleanable because, again, this is real life. It's not sitting here not used. Like, it is real life. It needs to be able to be cleaned, especially with kids. Another really cool feature about this tower, and that we typically look for when we're choosing a toddler tower, is that it's foldable and storable, because sometimes we don't want this out. We specifically have these like little go-karts that the kids play on, and when they're going around the counter or running around the counter, we try to put the toddler tower away just to reduce any extra things for them to run into. This one is so easy. It literally folds right up like this, and the coolest thing ever is that it comes with a wall hook that you can hang it on the wall so it's completely out of the way. Overall, our toddler tower is definitely one of our most used products in our home. We love this one specifically because it does fold up and store out of the way. It's so beautiful. It totally fits the aesthetic of our home, and it is nice and sturdy and well designed, which I absolutely love. But Yeah, I definitely recommend it if you've got a kid who loves to be held or wants to participate into the kitchen. Honestly, every single kid out there I feel like would benefit from having this because it truthfully does just lets them get involved in the everyday activities. It lets them become a part of it. It fosters that independence, and it is a definite product that I would recommend if you are a mom of littles. I'm going to link in the description below not only this tower, but also some of the products that we use to foster independence in the kitchen, like all of the little kid cutters and boards, Montessori type fun stuff that we have accumulated over the years to really help them feel involved and participate in the kitchen and everything that we do in here. So definitely check that out. If your kid has a favorite activity or something that they love to do on their toddler tower, let me know in the comments because I love to hear the ideas. Like I said, we use this thing all of the time. So I love to hear what other little kids are using it to do. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and I will see you guys next time. Bye.